Welcome to Inside Ideas UK Leadership Conversations. This is actually our fifth recording, so I'm sure you're getting used to this podcast series. And it's all about introducing you to the people shaping Ideas UK and innovation for the future. As you know, our aim at Ideas UK is really to embed innovation into the DNA of every organisation because we really know how important innovation is, not just to sustain the organisation today, but to really give it relevance for the future too. In each episode, we get to know one of our team. Today, we are delighted to be joined by Jayne Garner from Rico Products UK Limited. And Jayne, please start by just sharing a little bit about your background,
Hey, hello
more
everybody.
personally.
Yeah. So my name's Jayne and I've worked at Rico for 35 plus years, which is a very long time. Gone through many processes there, different jobs. Um, I like reading into thrillers. Martina Cole and Val McDermid being two of my favourite authors. Um, Other than that, that's about as personal as I can get.
That's perfect, Jayne. Thank you. And share a little bit about your background in kind of more the innovation space.
Okay, so like I said earlier, I have worked in many of the departments within RICO, and I joined the continuous improvement department around about 1990, I think it was. So it's been quite a few years that I've been into the continuous improvement side of it. And we have a number of continuous improvement programs, innovation programs. We have Kaizen, which is for a Japanese company, suggestion schemes, PDCAs, 5Cs. So we run a lot of innovations. We have a lot of tools that can give our employees a chance to take a continuous improvement journey throughout their employment at Rico.
Thanks, Jayne. And I know you have been in this space for a long time because I know when I was setting up my program at my pharmaceutical company, which feels like another lifetime ago now, you were involved with Ideas UK. You were one of the people who really kind of helped me develop my program back in the day. So, why did you choose to kind of get more involved with Ideas UK and why have you stayed involved for that duration? Because we love having you.
That's lovely. So we decided at Rico to join Ideas UK because we've run a scheme and we've had done it many times, launched it and it's failed, launched and failed. And we wanted to make this our last and final launch, to be quite honest. We wanted a success story. So we heard about Ideas UK and we joined it, and the number of businesses that run suggestion schemes that we could share best practice with, and we could take their best parts of their suggestion scheme and build them into our own. And basically, that's what we did. And there were many, many companies that we visited, and we could take little bits of their scheme, build it into ours, because our general manager at that time was convinced that our employees are our experts and they run the processes, they can improve the processes better than anybody else can. And we needed to give them tools and techniques to be able to do that for the business. So that was our start with Ideas UK. Um, we're still with them after all these years, and I'm very proud to say I now run a 16-year platinum accredited suggestion scheme. So I think we have succeeded, and that is thanks to Ideas UK mainly, as well as our lovely suggesters and the business as well, all working together. And we stay now because it's time to start giving back to other organisations and other members of Ideas UK. And if I can support and help anybody, I'm certainly happy to do that at any time.
Thanks, Jane. And I know that you have, well, as I say, supported me personally in the past, but continue to support a number of organisations to really develop their programs. And like you say, that's one of the great things about Ideas UK. Everyone who gets involved is just willing to give of their time and give their expertise to each other, which is so lovely. Kind of from a personal perspective, what do you get out of kind of being a member of Ideas UK, being part of the executive committee yourself, Jane?
Um, I actually like helping people. And I think with Ideas UK and being on the executive committee, I can do that with their schemes at conference. I absolutely love conference and I love helping people there while I'm there, as you know. Very good at getting money off people for, for the charity that we're
I was going to
supporting
say
at
that's
that
for a
time.
charity, not for us.
Yes, for charity, which is an amazing thing that we do. But I think it's just being part of a group of people who can help others, and then support each other as well.
And that probably neatly brings me into the next point, Jane. You said you really like helping others. Kind of what aspects of innovation or engagement are you really most passionate about?
Well, Zena, you visited Rico on a number of occasions and you've seen our wonderful wall of fame, corridor of
Have I
fame
love
that
it.
I've got. It's slightly smaller now due to the reduction of our buildings, but we still recognise people, and that's the biggest thrill I get is to actually say thank you to somebody and to bring the manager of that area and get them saying thank you personally to the people who have supported his business, because that's what our idea scheme is all about, and innovation. It's not just supporting the company, but the actual department that the person works in, it supports that. So I've got to say that's the favourite part of my job, is recognising and thanking people for the work that they've done.
No, that's lovely, Jane. And you rightly say, having witnessed that firsthand, where a whole team came together to kind of just get a certificate from you and have that thanked. And they all seemed so excited about it as well. It wasn't about financial reward, it was just about that recognition. And I think that really works so well in your organization. And as I say, the excitement generated, it was just really, really lovely to see. So, yeah, you
Well,
should be really proud.
we had a relatively new MD. He's been with us a few years now, and he insists on being invited to all the awards that I do, the monthly awards. And if he's available, he attends them as well, and he personally thanks people, which I think they like as well. He's
Yeah.
makes him more approachable.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. So going back to kind of Ideas UK, and as I mentioned, you sat on the committee for a kind of a number of years. How do you see the committee really working together to strengthen kind of the network for the future?
I think we've got a very good, strong body of people who have got expertise in different businesses, different areas. Such as like the NHS, and which is a totally different sector to what I'm in, but we can help each other and we can help other businesses, other
Yeah.
people. I recommend you to anybody to come and join, because we are such a help to all sorts of businesses, and also the UAE sector as well. So our hand stretches quite a way, not just through the UK, it goes across the water. So that's always a good thing to have as well.
Lovely. And what a great analogy, that hand stretching across the oceans
Yeah.
and reaching out. That's lovely. And actually that brings me, I guess, to my last couple of questions. So, what would you say to kind of members right now who perhaps have notionally joined Ideas UK but haven't got as involved as they could as yet? What would you say to those individuals?
I recommend they get as involved as they possibly can, because there is so much benefit to themselves, for what they can learn from others, and what they can give to others as well. It's not just them learning from us, we can take things from them as well and learn ourselves. So I think it's vital that we continue as a committee to draw people out, to actually meet people. With this day and age, we haven't got to visit, we haven't got to travel. We can just turn on our computer like now and we can talk to each other. And I think that's an amazing piece of equipment that we've all got, and we should use it more to help each other. Yeah,
That's so lovely, Jane. And what would you say just to those who have yet to join? So if somebody kind of just happens upon this podcast, what would you say to them about welcoming them into Ideas UK and why they should get involved?
I would say you very much need to get involved with us, because, as I've just said, there are numerous members, numerous executive committee members, and we're all experts in our field. We're all from different fields and different organisations, and we can all help you become as great as we are, to be honest. And we are, they're lovely people, lovely, approachable people to work with. And I think you'll be missing out. You're not going to lose anything by becoming a member of Ideas UK. You can only gain. That's all you can do.
What a lovely note to end it on, Jane. Thank you so much. So, this brings us to the end of this episode of Inside Ideas UK Leadership Conversations. Thank you so much to Jane for taking the time to share your thoughts with our members, and to everyone listening. As Jane said, reach out to us and have that conversation. Thank you very much for now.